Hello and congratulations on getting access to this video course, which is JVZoo Conversion Secrets, and the whole premise of this is to help you boost your sales using these 15-minute methods within jvzoo.com. Now, the way that I'm going to lay this video course out is I'm going to talk briefly about the strategies itself first, and once you understand the strategies and how they work and why you need to do them, and do it a certain way, then I will dive into jvzoo.com and then I'll show you how to actually implement these strategies. So the reason why I'm premising this as 15-minute methods is because I feel like a lot of video courses, they drag on and on and on to the point that you don't actually take action. So I want you to take action, I want you to succeed, and that's the whole goal of this video course. Super simple and easy 15-minute methods that you can really implement right away. So that's what we're going to do, and let's jump right in. So this is going to be, of course, video number 1, and this is the introduction. And just a quick note, all the strategies that are discussed in this video course have been time tested well over a decade's time, so they work. So even though they might seem simple, just don't overlook them. All right. So quick mindset here. Yes, they might seem simple, perhaps too basic, but do not overlook them. Make sure that you implement them. Take 15 minutes of your time or 30 minutes of your time or even an hour of your time and just implement them. Some of you might take 5 minutes. Some of you might take 15. Some of you might take 30, and that's totally fine. The whole idea is just to get them done, get them set up, and get them rolling. All right. So don't think too much about it either. Keep it simple. Stick to the basics, which I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to keep it straight to the point, talk about the strategies first, and then we'll dive into actually how to implement them via JVZoo. And that's the way I've set things up. So I want you to understand the method first, and then you will learn how to implement it the right way. A lot of times we're taught, okay, this is what you need to do, or this is how to do it, but there's no premise on why it is done the way it's done, right? So I want you to understand why before we actually show you how. That way it makes all sense in your mind, and that way when you actually implement it, it's just a lot easier. So what I want to do now is give you a quick overview of the video course itself so you know exactly what to expect. Obviously, this is video number 1, which is the introduction. Video number 2, we're going to talk about why scarcity. So all the strategies within this video course is all going to be done by scarcity, which is getting people into a frenzy of, I got to take action now before I lose out on this deal. So all of these strategies deal with scarcity. Scarcity works really, really well as long as you're being genuine, you're being truthful to your word, and at the end of the day, it works really well. And video number 3, we're going to talk about time-limited discount specials. So I've broken things up into kind of different strategies, different angles, so that way you will have an idea of, okay, I want to go this route, and I want to go this route. All right, so we're going to have different avenues within different strategies. And I'll talk about how to actually implement these different avenues via jvzoo.com. Video number 4, we're going to talk about customer-only coupon discounts. Number 5, we're going to talk about joint venture private promotions. Number 6, we're going to talk about price increases. Video number 7, we're going to talk about automatic price bumps. So there's a place and time to utilize these specific strategies. And of course, last but not least, video number 8, we'll talk about automatic dime sales, which most of you will probably be very familiar with this. But that said, here's what you need to get started. All right, so first things first, obviously you're going to need to have a jvzoo.com account. So if you don't have one, go ahead and go to jvzoo.com and go ahead and create an account. And in this case, you will need to create a vendor or seller's account. You'll also need to have a PayPal account or a Stripe account because you can't take payments unless you have a payment processor, right? So if you don't have an account, go to paypal.com or stripe.com. The difference is PayPal accepts, PayPal, obviously. people with PayPal accounts can pay you. And with Stripe, it's primarily just for credit cards only, but it's good to have both because a lot of times some people have a PayPal account, but some people will not have money in their PayPal account and they do have a credit card. So if you have and you're accepting both, then guess what? You will be able to accept the payments. You won't lose out on actual money. We've actually tested things out and realized over the years that if you do not have both, you will be losing sometimes 10% or even 20% just by not having a Stripe account. And then, of course, last but not least, you will need to have a digital product ready to sell. So I'm going to assume that you already have, your digital product set up, ready to go, and you're already selling. Maybe you are selling it, but it's not doing as good. So this is kind of the condition that we have because we're not going to show you how to set things up or anything like that. It's primarily how to increase your sales. All right. So let's get ready and let's go to the next video.